we should start our lecture. So is the screen is visible to everyone? Tell yes. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So now we will go ahead and so now today we are going to learn about the magnetism. I should take red pen, right? Yeah. Magnetism due to electricity, right? Till now, what we have studied that magnetic field due to a bar magnet, due to bar magnet, right? That's we have covered till now, right? Now we will learn that magnetism due to electricity, right? Magnetism due to electricity. Okay. सो एक चीज़ बताइए, आप लोग को मैं बोला था ये सारे क्वेश्चंस लगा लेंगे, कि लगाए थे आप लोग?
Yes,
यस
sir.
यस, मंटू ने लगाया था। सूरज
नहीं लगवाए थे।
भाई रो क्यों रहे हो, लगाया करो। तो इसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो बता दो, ताकि मैं आगे बढ़ने से इसको प्रॉब्लम से आउट कर लूँ। किसी तरह का दिक्कत आया हो कैलकुलेशन में तो बताइए।
सर आप तो बता ही दिए थे, सिर्फ कैलकुलेशन बचा था तो
हाँ
वो तो
हाँ,
बोल
या बट स्टिल कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है?
नहीं।
नो,
नहीं।
गुड गुड गुड। तो it's all right. Now we will move for magnetism due to electricity. So Hans Christian, right? Hans Christian, he was a professor of science at Köfingen University, right? So first time he felt that a current is flowing in the wire, and because of that flowing current there is a production of heat, right? Or heating effects he felt, in the wire. That means a current is flowing through the wire and wire gets heated. First time he observed, right? And also he observed about the compass needle, right? Deflection of compass needle. Okay, so two things he observed there. Okay, so now, so this was the history, and more things are there. So I directly I'm going to on figure. I'm not going to read these statements, right? You will read these statements, right? I know whatever written in these statements, I have gone through that in last night. So I'm just going directly what's going on phenomena, but I'm requesting to you, you must go through these all these sentences. And one thing is more I want to add here, that like today I will finish some whatever portion I will cover today, so you have to work on those portion. And apart from this, whatever portion will be covered in next class, you must have to read before that, before coming to this class, right? That's I'm requesting you. Okay, right? And also read, like in today class we will go for Bayard Savart law, right? So just to turn out the pages of H.C. Verma and other books which you have, and there just to go through that, solve questions, read theory and concept. From there you will learn what is Bayard Savart law. If you are facing problem, go some videos, short videos, or still you are facing problem, anything, if you have any question in your mind, just to write on the WhatsApp group we have there, right? So just to write there your question or query, we will try to sort out. Anyway, so look at these two figures, right? Here you will find that it is wire. This is a wire, right? This is a wire. Okay, and here current is 0. That means right now there is no current. So in this condition you can see this is compass, right? Yeah, it is in this direction, all are in this direction, right? That means north south combination we have. If we have a magnet and you will leave this, right, so it will be in the north south direction or at angle, something like that we had discussed in first class. But now current is flowing through this wire. So in this you are saying that in instead of this, now this is in this direction, right? You can see here something like that. because of this current. So what this mean, a wire in this current is flowing and all together we have a magnetic field produced now in this way. So current is flowing in this wire and all around we have magnetic field. All around we have magnetic field. Okay. So how do you calculate the direction of magnetic field? That's a question. Okay. So you know, just to take your right hand and keep your thumb in direction of current. Just a minute, someone is there. So yeah, keep your thumb in the direction of current, right, and rotate your, curl your fingers, remaining fingers. So remaining curling of your fingers will give direction of magnetic field, right? So this is seen over here. So if you put your thumb in the direction of current, so remaining fingers just to curl, or curl fingers will give the direction of magnetic field. Okay, so now this concept other scientists, that is Biot-Savart law, right? So Biot-Savart was a scientist who first time given the mathematical equation that how much will be magnetic field because of the current, right? Till now what we have studied that if we have a magnet, so because of magnet what will be magnetic field we know, right? We know this thing. But now question arises, now we have a current, right? And because of current we feel magnetic field all around the current. So what will be the magnetic field because of this current carrying wire? That first time given by the Biot-Savart, right? And especially Mantoon and Suraj, who are going to sit in the board examination. So especially I'm telling this question is very important, and maybe this question will come in your board exam, right? So now look at here, this is a wire, this is a wire, right? And current is flowing in this direction. Okay, and this is a point where I want to calculate magnetic field. P is point and this is r distance, or r vector is this, and if you go the magnitude, that is r, that is this distance is r, and it is r vector. R vector, that means in direction of radial or radial direction, and this is magnetic field, and magnetic field this is this way, or sometimes you will find in cross way. I think I have already discussed these all the things in classes when I took classes in Vadikulam. So it is showing that coming outward, it is coming outward, right, and it is going inward direction, right? Like suppose you are look on the screen of your mobile, right? If field is coming out of your mobile, then it is dot, and going into the mobile, that is cross, right? As simple as it is. And this is here ds, so ds is actual dl. Here it is written ds, so don't understand it is a small part of area. No, it is length. It is not area but length, but here it has mentioned ds, but some in other books you will find dl, right? So actual ds and dl are same, that is length, I'm just telling. Suppose this is a wire, right? So it is wire of length l, right? L, or I can say 100 centimeter, right? So 100 centimeter, if I take 0 1 mm, 1 mm distance, and 0.1 centimeter, that is very small. So this a small portion is dl, this is ds, right? Same thing is there, right? So here firstly I will calculate magnetic field due to a small element of this, right? So actually what happens if you have a wire, let me erase this. There is option no, right? Okay. Okay, I have whiteboard right now, but I'm just writing here. so that you people. Anyway, so now I'm just telling the elementary part. This is a wire and a small portion I'm taking from here. So because of this a small portion, what will be the magnetic field here? So as for a small portion, magnetic field will be small, so that is dB. And if we consider whole the length, then what we have to do, we have to integrate dl, integration करना पड़ेगा, right? So when we will go for integration, then we will calculate magnetic field due to whole the length. So right now whatever we are going to study in this part, you have to understand very carefully, right? And it is very very important in magnetostatics. So अब हम लोग उस ओर जा रहे हैं, समथिंग डिफिकल्ट चीज़ पे जा रहे हैं, राइट? इसलिए थोड़ा सा अच्छे से समझिएगा, ओके, राइट? सो हियर, सो what Biot-Savart observed in his experiment, right? He observed that कि magnetic field, he was detecting magnetic field at a distance. So he was observing that magnetic field, depending on the radius or distance, okay, or distance. 1 minute, distance. So here you can see. So tell me, because of magnet, what was the magnetic field? Tell me. Mu naught upon 4 pi and capital M upon r cube or vector, something like that it was. Is that so? Yeah, I want to show here. Yeah, this one. Yeah, you can see this was m upon r cube, right? This was our result, right? Because of the magnet. Now we are discussing because of the current, right? We are discussing about the current. So what he observed at, so here IDS, what is IDS? This is a length, okay? So in that I have taken a small amount of length, that is ds. And current is constant everywhere, right? Suppose 10 ampere is here, right? 10 ampere. So here will be 10 ampere, everywhere it will be 10 ampere. It will not going to 9 ampere or 8 ampere, right? So current is constant everywhere, right? So here, right? Here, at this place, what will be there? So this is a small current element, right? This is a small current element, that is IDS. And one thing is more, this equation is wrong is here, right? Here it will be r vector, right? And it will be q. Otherwise it will be unit vector. Otherwise it will be something like this: mu naught upon 4 pi IDS cross r vector upon r square. Are you getting my point? तो ये ओरिजिनल रिजल्ट है, तुम ऐसी वाला बुक से मिला लेना. यहाँ पे गलती है ये, या यहाँ पे गलती बस ये यूनिट वेक्टर यहाँ पे लिखना चाहिए इसको, ठीक है? ये यूनिट वेक्टर होगा तो फिर रिजल्ट सही हो जाएगा, राइट? अब इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, ध्यान से सुनिएगा. IDS, right? So IDS, now okay, now no problem. IDS, look at here, IDS and cross R. So what is the direction of DS? So it will be in the direction of current. So IDS cross R. So if I have a wire in this direction, current is going in this direction, so the direction of current will be in the direction of DS और DL, right? DL मतलब छोटा सा लेंथ, यहाँ पे DS बोल दिया है, ओके? सो वही डायरेक्शन में होगा जिधर करंट बहेगा. Suppose current is going in this direction, so our DS will be in this direction. Current is going in this direction, so our DL will be in this direction. So DS cross R. So what you know very well, DS and cross R. So what will be the direction? Coming upward. Just to think on your mobile screen, just to put your hand in direction of current and rotate towards the radial direction. So you will find that thumb is going towards you, right? So that is direction of magnetic field. So ds cross r will give the direction of magnetic field. That's seen here. Okay, so that is the thing. And these are the observation, right? These were the observation. So after observation they have formulated the value of magnetic field, right? Value of magnetic field, that उन्होंने ये ऑब्जर्व किया कि आर जैसे जैसे हम बढ़ाते हैं तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड कम डिटेक्ट हो रहा है. इसका मतलब है कि जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड है वो 1/r का इन्वर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल है, राइट? सो दैट ही ऑब्जर्व, दैट इज व्हाई दे हैव रिटन दिस वे. एंड व्हाट ही ऑब्जर्व, दैट इफ यू इंक्रीज करंट, मतलब जितना ज़्यादा करंट लोगे मैग्नेटिक फील्ड उतना ही ज़्यादा होगा. दैट इज व्हाई दे हैव रिटन आई हियर, right? And what will be the value of, or what you say, direction of the current, sorry, direction of magnetic field? So for that what he observed, that if I go for ds cross r, right, that gives the direction of magnetic field. So because of this experimental observation they have formulated this one. And here it was firstly proportional, and mu naught by 4 pi is proportional constant. Okay, and it is similar like dE. It is similar like dE. Suppose I want to recall you guys, suppose I have a sphere, right? I have a sphere and solid sphere, and it is charge q, right? And I have to calculate here electric field, right? So what we have observed, just to remember it, we have taken a small portion and that is dq charge, and because of dq we calculate here dE. And once we calculate dE, then we integrate over whole this area, right? And we get electric field because of this, right? Like we have a what you say, disk. Suppose we have a disk, right? And in this we have a charge q. So from there at distance r, what will be the electric field? So how have you calculated? Firstly you have assumed dq charge, and because of dq you have calculated dE, and then you integrate over that, right? This procedure you have done in electrostatistics. अब देखिए समस्या कहाँ पे आता है. आप लोग को जो मैग्नेटोस्टैटिक्स में समस्या आ रहा है, जनरली टीचर क्या करते हैं कि इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स को पढ़ा देते हैं पूरा अच्छे से, और वो ये कहते हैं कि तुम उसी चीज़ को फॉलो करो स्टेप को, और तुम्हारा मैग्नेटोस्टैटिक अच्छा से पूरा हो जाएगा. बस इसके जगह चार्ज की जगह तुम एम को रिप्लेस कर देना. बट बच्चा उसको नहीं कर पाता है, इसीलिए उसको मैग्नेटोस्टैटिक्स पूरा जानते हुए भी कुछ भी नहीं जान पाता है, राइट? सो अब मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ आप लोग को कि मैग्नेटोस्टैटिक्स पढ़ रहे हो, इसका मतलब आपका इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स रिवीजन हो रहा है, रोटेशनल मोशन रिवीजन हो रहा है. क्लास में कल SHM आपका रिवीजन होगा, आपका सेंटर ऑफ मास रिवीजन होगा, मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया रिवीजन होगा, राइट? तो सिर्फ मैग्नेटोस्टैटिक्स पर आपको चिपक के नहीं बैठ जाना है, आपको वो सभी चैप्टर देखते रहना है, राइट? ताकि तो देखो वहाँ पे ये चीज़ हम लोग किए थे, राइट? कि अब इफ़ यू हैव अ DQ चार्ज at distance r, what will be the dielectric field? So that will be a small current, sorry, a small electric field. Because of a small charge we have a small electric field, and we will integrate it, right? Then we will get total electric field. Same thing is here, right? Same thing is here. Yeah, you can see here it is written correctly, right? That's I was telling here, right? It will be r vector, unit vector, and it will be r square. And if it is not unit vector, then it will be r vector and it will be r cube. Same thing, it is correct. This is correct one, right? Here unit vector was missing there, right? So this is correct one. So look at I is constant, so I has come out from the integration, right? It will not participate in integration, right? So ds cross r vector, so r unit vector and then r square. So this is, it is your main formula, and with the help of this we can calculate magnetic field of magnetic field due to so many other structure in which current is flowing, right? So it is very important to understand this one, right? So here B is a vector quantity, okay, and this is called Biot-Savart law. तो अगर आपको एग्जाम में पूछता है बोर्ड में, तो कैसे आंसर करोगे? तुम ये करोगे कि एक करंट कैरिंग वायर है, उसके चलते उसके आसपास में मैग्नेटिक फील्ड पैदा हो जाता है, यही कहता है बायट-सैवर्ट लॉ. अब वो जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड है वो करंट के मैग्नीट्यूड का प्रोपोर्शनल होता है, पहला पॉइंट. करंट जितना ज़्यादा होगा मैग्नेटिक फील्ड उतना ही ज़्यादा होगा। दूसरा, इन्वर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल होता है डिस्टेंस का, मतलब जितना ज़्यादा दूरी पे जाएंगे मैग्नेटिक फील्ड का जो मैग्नीट्यूड है वो उतना ही कम जाएगा, इंटेंसिटी उसका उतना ही कम जाएगा। दो बात हो गया। तीसरी बात हो गया कि इसका जो डायरेक्शन है मैग्नेटिक फील्ड का, वो जिस डायरेक्शन में करंट भर रहा है, राइट, और उसको हम क्रॉस करा देंगे रेडियल वेक्टर से, उसका जो क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट होगा वो हमको डायरेक्शन देगा बी का, ये वाला डी एस क्रॉस आर। तो तीन चीज़ के बारे में तुमको बताना है अगर ये क्वेश्चन आता है तो। एक तो करंट का प्रोपोर्शनल है, ये आर का इन्वर्सली है, और इसके डायरेक्शन में होता है, डी एस क्रॉस के आर के डायरेक्शन में होता है। ये तीन चीज़ लिख दोगे और ये डेरिवेशन कर देना छोटा सा, बस 5 नंबर का आएगा, 5 नंबर तुम्हारा पॉकेट में मिल जाएगा, बस थोड़ा सा स्टेटमेंट लिख देना है, राइट। सो दैट इज द सेम। ओके, नाउ आई विल गो हेड। यहाँ तक कोई दिक्कत है किसी को तो बोल दो फट से, चूँकि आगे मैं थोड़ा और मतलब थोड़ा अच्छे से करके ख़त्म करूँगा इसको। तो यहाँ तक चूँकि बेसिक यही है, बेसिक यही है, और इसी पे पूरा सब कुछ इमारत बनेगा, है ना। तो बताइए यहाँ तक कोई प्रॉब्लम किसी को भी। और देखो, मेरे को कोई प्रोफेशनल टीचर मत समझना कोई भी, मैं फिर से बोल रहा हूँ, ठीक है। हम लोग एक डिवोशन के साथ पढ़ाई करा रहे हैं और तुम भी डिवोशन के साथ ही पढ़ रहे हो, ये मेरा विश्वास है। तो क्वेश्चन पूछने में कोई हिस्टेशन नहीं, ठीक। और मैं ये भी बोल रहा हूँ कि मैं आगे भी नहीं पढ़ाऊँगा तुमको, बट तुमको इतना मैं चाहता हूँ कि तुम इस लायक बन जाओ कि दुनिया के कोई भी प्रोफेसर पढ़ा दे तुम समझ लो। इसलिए क्वेश्चन पूछने में डोंट हेजिटेट प्लीज़। तो इफ़ आई एम आस्किंग क्वेश्चन तो जस्ट टू रिप्लाई, राइट। तो बताइए यहाँ तक समझ में आया? कोई डाउट है तो ज़रूर पूछो, डाउट आना चाहिए। तो अगर तुम डाउट पूछोगे ना तो हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा चीज़ आपको बता पाऊँगा। डाउट नहीं पूछोगे तो वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू से सो मेनी थिंग्स। चलो बताओ, बोलो भाई लोग।
समझ में आ गया?
हाँ जी, आवाज़ नहीं आ रहा, अच्छे से बोलो।
समझ में आ गया सर।
आ गया। बाकी लोगों को? हाँ, यस, गॉट इट,
Yes, sir.
good, good. Now I will go ahead. A force on moving charge in magnetic field. Force on a moving charge. देखो, इस पे हम लोग क्वेश्चन अभी करेंगे, वाइट शबेड ला पे और क्वेश्चन है आगे, राइट। तो वी विल कवर दैट। फर्स्टली वी विल, आई एम जस्ट following this PDF, right? So many things are there, but I'm not going for that. One by one we will cover all the things as per this PDF. So force of a moving charge in a magnetic field. So what is mean of this? We have a magnetic field like this, right? Magnetic field, and now here we have a charge, Q charge. So this is a magnetic field, suppose B. So because of B we have a force, magnetic force, right? And when we have a force, then this charge will feel force, got it? And then this charge will be feel force, then there will be motion of this charge. So what will be the nature of, or trajectory of this charge, right? So that's we will cover here. So that's written here, this is Q charge, this is Q charge here, right? And magnetic field in this direction, okay? And force is, force on this Q charge in this direction. Look at here. So this is a charge, force in this direction, B is in this direction, and we are thinking about the V. What will be V? That means this charge will move in which direction, okay? Got it? So here consider a charge particle theta moving in a magnetic field B as shown in a figure. So let's, इन्होंने एक मान लिया कि भाई ये B is in this direction and charge is moving in this direction, right, at angle theta. So it is V, so this component will be V cos theta, you know very well, and it is B sin theta. What does it mean? In this direction it will, the speed of this will be V cos theta, and the speed of the charge will be in this direction will be V sin theta. That is the simple thing from the vector. So look at here, Now go ahead. So we have a charge and we put this charge in the magnetic field. So because of magnetic field, this charge will feel force, and once force will active, then Q starts moving, right? And Q starts, there is a movement, right? So it will follow a track. So it will go in this way, a straight forward. It may be go in circular motion. It may go in elliptical motion. It may be go hyperbolic motion or parabolic motion, right? So that is called trajectory. That is called trajectory. That means path, right? So look at here. The magnitude of charge Q on the particle, as no magnetic field exists on a force making charge, this by observe the force acting on the charge is proportional to, yeah. So force is proportional to Q. That means if Q increase, F will increase. The magnitude B of the magnetic field, right? It is also proportional to B. That means if you increase B, F will increase. The component of velocity which is perpendicular, okay, perpendicular, that is the very important. That is very important. What is force? Force is proportional to Q, B, and proportional to perpendicular velocity. So in this figure, just tell me, this force will depend on V cos theta or V sin theta, or in which force is proportional to perpendicular component of velocity. So just to tell me, force will depend on V sin theta or V cos theta?
V sin theta.
Why not V cos theta?
परपेंडिकुलर वेलोसिटी लेना है ना, तो परपेंडिकुलर वेलोसिटी v sin थीटा होगा ना कि
Your answer is wrong, and answer will be both, because F is perpendicular on both, right? Yes या no?
नहीं समझ आया.
अरे ये जो फोर्स है वो दोनों पे परपेंडिकुलर है, बी cos थीटा पे भी और बी sin थीटा पे भी, करेक्ट? समझ में आई बात?
Yes, sir.
मुस्कान?
Yes.
Yes sir.
Yes sir. But if it is not perpendicular, right, your statement will be correct. When it is not perpendicular, then it will be like this. But now one thing is very clear, you have to understand, what is the plane of force. But right now what I'm observing here, मेरे को जो समझ में आ रहा है यहाँ पे, वो ये समझ में आ रहा है. अब ये कैसे लिया वो बाद में पता चलेगा. But till now, listen. This is a charge and force is in this direction, B is in this direction, and velocity is in this direction, right? So if it is in same plane, right, suppose it is x and it is y, right? So xy plane it is, and it is z plane, so these all will be perpendicular. Are you getting my point? So in this condition, if B is in xy plane, okay, if B is in xy plane, so its component will be here, right, here and here, right? So this z is perpendicular on y and it is also perpendicular on x. But if V is not in xy plane, are you getting my point? If it is not xy plane, it is in this plane and something other plane, right? Then we can't say V cos theta or V sin theta will be perpendicular to z. We can't say, right? So that depends on in which direction your velocity is or in which plane you are, right? समझ में आई बात?
सर
हाँ बोलिए.
यहाँ पे फोर्स के परपेंडिकुलर लेना वेलोसिटी या मैग्नेटिक फील्ड के?
नहीं फोर्स के ना. यहाँ देखो ना लिखा हुआ है, मैं कुछ नहीं बोल रहा है, पढ़ो देखो, पढ़ लेते हैं एक बार. एट सम इंस्टेंट इट्स वेलोसिटी इज v which makes angle q no where it was, yeah. Magnetic field exerts force on a moving charge particle. It is observed that the force acting on the charge is proportional to. ये जो फोर्स है वो कितना ज़्यादा होगा वो इस बात पे डिपेंड करेगा कि Q कितना ज़्यादा है, B कितना ज़्यादा है और उसका परपेंडिकुलर जो कंपोनेंट है वेलोसिटी का वो कितना ज़्यादा है. गॉट इट? गॉट इट? टेल मी.
yes sir.
यस, गुड. सो इस पर हम लोग क्वेश्चन भी करेंगे, डोंट वरी. तो मतलब पहले से मान के नहीं चलना है कि ये परपेंडिकुलर ही होगा. नो, डेट विल डिपेंड ऑन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ वेलोसिटी और प्लेन ऑफ वेलोसिटी, राइट. प्लेन में अगर परपेंडिकुलर है देन इट्स ओके, अगर नहीं है तो नहीं. तो यहाँ पे ऐसे तो ये भी आप कर सकते हो कि अभी ये जो मैंने केस लिया तो उसमें तो भी ऑलरेडी परपेंडिकुलर है. जैसे ये जो भी है इस तरफ, इफ इट इज इन दिस डायरेक्शन सो इट इज ऑलरेडी परपेंडिकुलर. अगर इफ यू एज्यूम इट इज एक्स वाई प्लेन, it is also perpendicular to this one, it is perpendicular to this one, it is perpendicular to this one, right? Got it? So that is the thing. Okay, now we will go ahead to the magnitude field, that is v sin theta. Okay, combining the above three observation, we have f is proportional to q, v and b, and perpendicular velocity, that is v sin theta. Okay, that was Muskan telling that it is v sin theta. Okay. So I'm telling that this figure is not correct. This is the v, okay, and the component of this v is not this plane. आपको यहाँ पे लग रहा है कि ये v x y प्लेन में है, बट एक्जैक्टली वैसा नहीं है. ये जो v है वो f के परपेंडिकुलर नहीं है. आर यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट? समझ पा रहे हो? हेलो.
yes sir.
देखो ध्यान से सुनो, ये जो b है, मैं अभी क्या आप लोगों को बता रहा था, मैं ये बता रहा था कि ये परपेंडिकुलर ऑलरेडी है, बट ये जो b है और ये जो f है वो परपेंडिकुलर नहीं है, वो कुछ एंगल पे है. तो जब वो कुछ एंगल पे है तो फिर ये जो परपेंडिकुलर और वर्टिकल का जिस सीन है वो खत्म हो गया, राइट? समझ पा रहे हो? तो ये कोई जनरल चीज़ है. तो जनरल चीज़ में फिर ये जो भी साइन थीटा है उसको इन्होंने परपेंडिकुलर ले लिया है. दैट्स इट. मतलब ये यहाँ पे जो हम लोग अभी वी आर कंसिडरिंग अबाउट दैट इट इज एक्स, इट इज वाई और इट इज जेड, राइट? एंड हियर वी आर पुटिंग बी, आर पुटिंग एफ एंड इन देयर विल बी. सो दिस इज नॉट सीन हियर, राइट? दिस इज नॉट परपेंडिकुलर ओवर हियर, राइट? इसको देखने से लग रहा है कि भाई ये परपेंडिकुलर एक दूसरे का, बट ऐसा नहीं है. ओके, सो डोंट बी मिस्टेक दैट. सो इन दिस केस वो पिक्चर इन लोग क्लियर नहीं है किया, 3D नहीं है, वो 2D में बना रखा है, या उसको मेंशन करना चाहिए था, बट कोई बात नहीं, हम समझते हैं उन चीज़ों को. तो व्हाट वी हैव टू टेक टू द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, दैट इज v sin theta. ओके, परपेंडिकुलर टू मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. जस्ट a minute. The component of velocity which is perpendicular to the magnetic field. Okay. This statement we have left. इसको हम लोग छोड़ रखे थे. Okay, sorry. Perpendicular to the magnetic field. Then it's clear. We will take v sin theta. Yeah. This is b and this is perpendicular of these. So if it is x-axis or y-axis, then it is perpendicular. Yeah, then it's fine. In this way. Perpendicular, that is b, and actually v was in this direction, but don't we have to take this one, we have to take perpendicular one, so it is v sin theta. Yeah, Muskan, you are right. Good. Oh, sorry. Yeah, good. So here what have observed at sin theta is there, v, b and b and k. K is proportional कौन से? once again. So when they will put value of sin theta, that is 91, all 1 1 1 1, then k will be 1, right? So here once again we have q v b sin theta, q v b sin theta. So this is the very general. It is not general, it is just specific. It was very specific that you have assumed it is x and it is y and something like that. बट जब आप अच्छे अच्छे क्वेश्चन बनाओगे तो इतना सिंपल नहीं रहता. समस्या यही होता है कि टीचर लोग तो पढ़ा देते हैं बड़ा आसानी से, आसान चीज़, बट समस्या होता है उसमें और कॉम्प्लिकेशन होती है, राइट? तो कॉम्प्लिकेशन कैसे करेगा? इन एंगलों के साथ करेगा, राइट? सो यू हैव टू थिंक वेलोसिटी शुड बी परपेंडिकुलर टू द बी एंड other things, that is q and b, these all proportional to the f, and f is proportional to this all. So now you can see here, F is proportional to Q, F is proportional to B, and F is proportional to perpendicular component of velocity perpendicular to the magnetic field, right? So now what will be the direction of F? Now question arises. So Q is a scalar quantity, right? B is vector quantity, and V sin theta is also a vector. That means in a particular direction over there. So Q will not come in the picture. V and B sin theta will come in the picture, right? Okay. So calculate this one. So we can write in this in this vector form here. You can write here Q V cross B. So it can be written Q V B sin theta. So what is the direction of force? So V cross B. Just to put your right hand fingers in the direction of V and make curl towards the B, and your thumb will give the direction of force. And what is unit of the magnetic force? So look at here, 1 Tesla Newton per something like that current meter. So if from here you can calculate, that is Q, that is Coulomb, and okay, the SI unit of magnetic field is Tesla, where 1 Tesla is equal to this. So from here you can calculate, just to B is equal to 1 Tesla, T, Q, V will go in that side. So here Newton, that is 1 Newton, and it will be ampere meter, right? Q and V, that will give this ampere meter. Are you getting point? Just Q, what is the Q? That is A upon T, that is current upon T, ampere upon second. And here it is V, velocity, that is meter per second, something like that, right? Or it is in divided form. So from here you will get this one, right? So you can write on the copy and you can find this. 1 Tesla is equal to this much. Another unit is Gauss. You must remember this. You must remember this, because so many times this unit is used, right? You must remember this. 1 Tesla is a big unit. Earth's magnetic field is of the order of this, right? You should remember these all the things in order, right? Sometimes happens, if you have a if you remember these parameters, that the velocity or magnetic field, Earth's magnetic field in order of 10 to the minus 5, in order of these, and suppose you are solving any question, you get in order of 10 to the power minus 20 or 10 to the power 5, right? Then you can compare that, it may my answer is wrong, because in reality this happens there, right? So you will look at your once again your problem or question, so that you can go ahead. So now till now, if you have any problem, then tell me. There was one confusion here, because I have not read this line, right? So it will be V sin theta, that is perpendicular of that. And apart from this, if you have any problem, tell me quickly, otherwise I will go ahead. Yeah, tell me.
No problem.
No problem. Other guys also tell. सबको बोलना है. देखो यही कमी है तुम लोग का पढ़ाई में, यही कमी होता है. तुम्हारे पास मटेरियल है, कोटा का टीचर लगा हुआ है, इंटरेक्शन तुम लोग का नहीं हो पा रहा है, इसीलिए मैं बस क्लास ले रहा हूँ, और कोई कारण नहीं. तो यस नो जरूर बोलना. ओके. So now right hand rules of determining the direction of the magnetic force acting on a moving charge particle. ये रूल के बारे में पूरा लिखा गया है, जो कि मैं तुमको ऑलरेडी बता चुका हूँ. तो डायरेक्शन, फोर्स का डायरेक्शन निकाल लोगे, बोलो. सबको निकाल लेगा ना? हाँ,
यस.
ओके, गुड गुड. तो वही ये बात पूरा लंबा सा हिसाब इसमें दिया हुआ है कि कैसे कैसे फोर्स का डायरेक्शन निकालते हैं. तो आप लोग को मैं बोलता हूँ कि एक बार इसको पढ़ लीजिएगा, जरूर पढ़ोगे, क्योंकि तुमको वो चीज़ आता है और वही चीज़ आपको इसमें लिखा है. मान लो एग्जाम में आ गया कि भाई राइट हैंड रूल्स लिखो, हमको डायरेक्शन निकालना है मैग्नेटिक फोर्स का, तुम कैसे लिखेंगे? अब आपको मालूम है बट लिख नहीं पाओगे, राइट? सो फॉर डैट यू मस्ट रीड दिस थिंग. ओके. There are important differences between electric and magnetic forces on charged particles, right? So what we have studied till now, we have an electric field, and we have also a magnetic field, right, and electric field. And here we have a q charge and also q charge here. So here there are important differences. E will apply force on q, B also will apply force on q, but the nature of force will be different in these two. So what is those difference? That's retained in this all the things. So once I check, the electric force is always parallel and anti-parallel to the direction of the electric field, whereas the magnetic force is perpendicular to the magnetic field. Yeah, that is a very, like electric field in this direction, sorry, I'm using here electric field in this direction, so force will be either in this direction or either in this direction, parallel to electric field or opposite of electric field. But in case of magnetic field, it will always perpendicular, force will be always perpendicular. Clear? Second point, the electric force acts on a charged particles independent of the particle's velocity, whereas the magnetic force acts on a charged particle with only when the particle is in motion and the force is proportional to the velocity. That's very simple. Electric force depends on independent of the particle velocity, right? चार्ज को तुम दौड़ा दो, कितना रफ्तार में दौड़ा दो, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता उस फोर्स के, फोर्स उतना ही रहेगा, राइट? बट इसमें ऐसा नहीं है, इसमें तो है कि मैग्नेटिक फोर्स एक्ट्स ऑन अ चार्ज पार्टिकल ओनली व्हेन, फोर्स तभी लग पाएगा जब पार्टिकल मोशन में हो, रुका हुआ रहेगा तब तो होगा ही नहीं. एंड फोर्स इज प्रोपोर्शनल टू द वेलोसिटी, फोर्स इज आल्सो प्रोपोर्शनल टू द वेलोसिटी, मतलब जितना ज़्यादा रफ्तार में भागेगा उतना ज़्यादा फोर्स होगा. बट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड में ऐसा नहीं था. और इस दूसरा है कि फोर्स के लिए मोशन भी जरूरी है, अगर रुक गई मतलब भी जीरो, डैट मीन्स नो मैग्नेटिक फोर्स. सो दीज आर बेसिक डिफरेंस. एंड थर्ड थिंग, the electric force does work in displacing a charged particle, whereas the magnetic force does no work when the charged particle is displaced. That is a very important point. Suppose we have a q charge here and we displace here to here, right? So in this condition we no work in case of magnetic force, but in case of electric force we does work. इलेक्ट्रिक फोर्स में क्या, इलेक्ट्रिक फोर्स के लिए हमें कोई चार्ज है एक पॉइंट से दूसरी जगह डिस्प्लेस करना है तो हमको काम करना पड़ेगा, बट मैग्नेटिक फोर्स में काम नहीं करना पड़ता है. क्यों? चूंकि वर्क बराबर व्हाट्स होते एफ इंटू डी एस, राइट? एंड एफ डॉट डी एस इज इक्वल टू एफ डी एस कॉस थीटा, एंड थीटा इज ऑलवेज 90 डिग्री फ्रॉम द फोर्स, लाइक फोर्स इन दिस डायरेक्शन and velocity will be in this direction, it will be direction of the, what is it, direction of current will be perpendicular to the, so it will always 90 degree, so work will be zero always. समझ में आया बात? वर्क क्यों जीरो होगा, समझ में आया? या टेल मी.
नहीं सर, मैग्नेटिक मैग्नेटिक फोर्स में वर्क जीरो हो जाएगा, लेकिन इलेक्ट्रिक फोर्स रहेगा तब नहीं होगा, तो कैसे?
उसमें देखो जीरो हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता, हम कंफर्म नहीं कर सकते. जैसे देखो ये इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड है, राइट, और यहाँ पे क्यू चार्ज है, राइट. तो हम ये जानते हैं कि फोर्स बराबर वी नो क्यू इंटू ई, राइट. So if q is negative, then force will be opposite of E. That means force will be in E direction, this direction, force. And if q is positive, then force will be in this direction, right? So theta will be always either 0 degree or 180 degree. Are you getting it? And it is, there is no dot product or something product. No, it is simply q into E. So if E is 0, then F will be 0. And what is work done? So work done is F dot S, right? S means distance or displacement, right? So if F is 0, then work done is 0. Yeah, displacement is 0, then work is 0, right? So it is F S cos theta. So theta is angle between F and L, F and L, and in magnetic field L and F is always perpendicular. suppose it is a wire, right? Current is going in this direction, so force will be always perpendicular to this, right? So direction of dl is in the direction of current, that's we had discussed till now. So it will always perpendicular ना, समझ पा रहे हो?
यस सर अब क्लियर हो गया।
हाँ, तो इस केस में वर्क जीरो हो जाएगा, पूरा का पूरा जीरो हो जाएगा। बट ऐसा सीन इसमें तो नहीं है, क्यू वाला में ऐसा सीन नहीं है। तो वर्क डन इज ऑलवेज जीरो व्हेन वी डिस्प्लेस एनी चार्ज। व्हाई? बिकॉज ऑफ द परपेंडिकुलर angle or perpendicular of force and current direction or length, right? Elementary length. This last statement is true because when a charge moves in a magnetic field, the magnetic force is always perpendicular to the velocity. Hence, the work done by magnetic force will be zero. From the work energy theorem, we conclude that the kinetic energy of charged particle cannot be altered by a magnetic field alone. In their words, when a charge moves with the velocity, an applied magnetic field can alter the direction of the velocity vector, but it cannot change the speed of the particle. Very important. ये क्वेश्चन बहुत मतलब गहराई में उतर के ये इससे क्वेश्चन आ भी सकता है, राइट? और पूछा भी जाता है। क्या है कि वेलोसिटी वेक्टर उसका बदल सकता है, बट स्पीड ऑफ द पार्टिकल इज नॉट गोइंग टू चेंज। दैट इज द थिंग, राइट? सपोज वेलोसिटी इज इन दिस डायरेक्शन, so it may be go in this direction, but this length will not change. That means magnitude is not going to change, right? Because of work energy theorem, right? कि जितना एनर्जी है वो एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन लागू होगा, तो एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन लागू करने में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा। अगर वेलोसिटी वेक्टर इधर है वो इधर हो गया तो एनर्जी कंजर्वेशन फिर भी लागू होगा, बट स्पीड कम ना नहीं चाहिए, स्पीड से भी होना चाहिए, राइट? So you have to remember this. Okay, now question we will go ahead. Magnetic field due to finite state wire. ये चीज़ मैंने वैदिकुलम में आप लोग को कराया था, मैं रिकॉल करा देता हूँ आपको बस फिर से, ठीक है? दिस इज अ वायर, बाकी कैलकुलेशन आप खुद कर लोगे, यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है बट समझा दूंगा सारा कुछ। दिस इज अ वायर, करंट इज गोइंग इन दिस डायरेक्शन and suppose this is a some length and we have to calculate force, right? Magnetic field निकालना है, okay? Magnetic field because of the wire. So you can see in this figure current is going in this direction and this is what, how much, this is x axis, okay, this is y axis and this is origin, and here dl length, here it is written ds, no don't worry, and it is at distance x I think, or x dash, whatever, x dash, and this is theta, and this is radial direction and this is r, this is r, right? And it is r unit vector and this is a, right? So and it is theta 2 and it is theta 1, right? So this length is covered maximum theta 1 to theta 2 and distance here, this is r, right? So this r will also change with theta 1 and theta 2 and this is p point, right? So मोटा मोटी क्या है कि we have a wire and because of wire I want to calculate magnetic field here and here. उस समय मैं बताया था one is equatorial plane and other is transverse plane or whatever, right? So look at here the contribution to the magnetic field due to IDS. We will consider IS, elementary part. So we know dB is equal to mu naught I ds cross r square this. Right now we know this. So mu naught upon 4 pi I. Now question arises ds, right? Now question arises about ds cross r. The main thing is whole game is here, right? If you understand this thing, then everything will simple, right? So don't worry. So here we have a ds cross r, right? So you are thinking about this, it is cross, no it is not cross, but it is ds sine theta. I think it is wrong, I think let me check, ds sine theta. This is ds cross r. So ds cross r, that is ds and cross r. R is unit vector, so magnitude is 1, right? Like if you write a cross b, right? So what you will write? A b sine theta. That means magnitude of a, magnitude of b, and sine theta. So same thing is here. We can write ds, magnitude of ds, magnitude of unit vector, and sine theta. But this is 1, so simply ds sine theta. So that is ds sine theta upon r square, and it is k vector. What is this? So look at here this figure. Try to understand. Direction of ds in this direction, and r is in this direction, right? And it is xy plane. Are you getting point? So just to go ds cross r, your thumb will come towards you. कैसा हो रहा है बताइए? थंब आपके पास आ रहा है आपकी तरफ?
Yes, sir.
Everyone. सूरज,
Yes, sir.
समझ में आ रहा है ना? तो डी एस क्रॉस किधर होगा? तुम्हारी तरफ. तो तुम्हारी तरफ कौन सा डायरेक्शन है? जेड. और जेड को व्हाट वी से? के कैप.
K.
You know very well.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's written in your k cap. Nothing else. It is misprint. It is ds. Okay. And it is in positive k direction. That's written here. Clear? यहाँ तक बोलो.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Good. So now it is a small magnetic field. Are you getting point? It is a small magnetic field because of a small element. Because of a small element, this one. But we have to calculate magnetic field at P point because of this whole wire. Right? So for whole wire, what we have to do? We have to integrate. We have to integrate, right? So what we can replace from here? So we will go for integration. So it is ds. It is ds. So two things in our picture is elementary, right? One is dB and one is ds. So if you take integration on both sides, so dB will become b, and here we have to integrate. We have to integrate over ds. That means a small less nth dl. Okay. So with dl we have also theta. So two things are there. Two or three things are there. You can see here. This line. This line. This is right now. Again it will go this. Again this way. This way. So as you changing from here, so r and theta are changing. Here it was theta 1, here is theta 2. If you go there, it will something different. R is also changing. Got it? So r is varying, theta is also varying with this L distance. So variation we have to take in under account, right? Whatever variation whatever parameters are varying, we have to take under account. So for that, what we'll do? We will use geometry. We will use geometry, right? So what is geometry is here? Here I say something. It is theta. It is r right now, and it is a. It is a. So we can use formula what we have, right? And we are using ds in this there. So he can put here this length is x dash. This length is x dash. So from here you can take relation like sine theta is equal to p upon r, or you can also write cos theta is equal to x upon r. So you can write in this way, and you can differentiate, and from there you can calculate something like that. So that's written here. You can look. You just look here. X is equal to r a sine theta. You can write, no doubt. A 1 by sine theta can be written cosec theta. So that is no doubt. Here x is equal to a cot theta. You can write from this geometry. x इज इक्वल टू a cot थीटा, x इज इक्वल टू a cot थीटा, क्लियर है? cot theta is equal to b upon p, so b is this and this, no problem. Okay, so from geometry you can write this. So when you differentiate this, like x is equals a cot theta, so just to differentiate x with respect to theta, so what will happen, dx upon d theta equals a is constant and cot theta will be minus cos sec square theta, isn't it? So d theta will go in this direction, so what we will get, this one, this result you will get, right? So there you have written ds, so d is, say ds is same of dx, right? So at the place of ds we will write dx, and at the place of dx we will write this one. So this is the, look at here, minus a cos x square theta d theta, sin theta was there, and here it is r. So at the place of r we will write a cosec theta. So a cosec theta is there. So dv can be written, you can see here cosec square theta, cosec square theta cancel out, and then it is sin theta d theta, dv equal to this much. So now we will integrate on both sides. So integration will be over here because these are a constant. So you can see here, you can see here dv mu naught upon 4 pi a and sin theta d theta. So this is not, it will be in this way, right? And it will be b, something like that. Okay, so now variation of theta is only there. So theta is varying from where to where. Now look at here, look at here, since theta is there, right? So theta minimum will be here and maximum will be here, right? So you can see here theta is there in this direction, right? Theta, and now theta when is this direction here. So theta is this, theta 1, and here is theta 2, theta 2. So listen, theta 2 is in this direction, theta is also in this direction, but theta 1 is in this direction, right? So this theta we have taken positive, positive, right? So this will also positive, and it is just opposite, so it will be negative 1. This has taken, we have taken this in positive way, right? Because when you have written r is equal to a sin theta something like that, so you haven't written minus sin theta, you have written sin theta, it means theta you have taken positive. So if you are considered once this direction is positive, so this is positive and it will be negative. So that is why minimum angle will be minus theta 1 and maximum will be theta 2. So if you sin theta, that is if you go for integration, it will be minus cos theta, and then you will put theta 2 theta 1, it is simple mathematics, you get here. So that's a very important, right? So what happened, if we have a length and you are going to calculate here p, and it is theta 1 and it is theta 2, so this is your result, and current is I, and distance is perpendicular distance, okay, at A, it is perpendicular distance, okay. And suppose wire is this, oh I should take red one, I think it is not visible to you guys. Anyway, suppose this is wire and you have to take p value here, right? So just to think like this, so you have to calculate this one, this distance is A now, and this is theta 2, right? And this is theta 1, and other thing it doesn't required in the picture, and it is I. So this distance, everybody, don't think it is at middle and we have to calculate this, no, right? It may be here, it may be anywhere. So in that condition theta is going to change, theta is going to change, right? So यहाँ तक कोई दिक्कत हो बता दो, 1 घंटा हो गया लगभग, यहाँ तक कोई दिक्कत हो तो बताइए, इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। और इसके आधार पे इतने क्वेश्चंस होते हैं जेईई मेन में, तो मतलब गारंटी मान लो कि क्वेश्चन यहाँ से रहेगा ही रहेगा, और ये कवर कर लेते हो तो आपका उधर भी इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक हो जाएगा। खैर प्रॉब्लम है वो बताइए। बताइए अभी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा तो क्वेश्चन फिर मैं नहीं सुनूंगा, भाई क्वेश्चन ही बन रहे हैं, क्वेश्चन ही बनने चाहिए। जब इधर नहीं तो प्रॉब्लम हुआ तो उधर भी मतलब प्रॉब्लम नहीं होनी चाहिए। या टेल मी, नो प्रॉब्लम।
नो सर।
ओके, तो क्विकली मैं थोड़ा सा ये कर लेता हूँ स्पेशल केसेस, राइट। स्पेशल क्या है, इफ थीटा 1 थीटा 2 इज इक्वल, राइट, then the relation will be this. Equal means this is length and just perpendicular, so it will be theta and it will be also theta. Okay, so theta 1 theta going theta and this result will be this. Magnetic field due to semi infinite straight wire. Semi infinite means in this way, it is origin and it is going till infinity. So what will happen, what will happen, a straight wire. So suppose point is here, here something like that, or here. So theta bin will be 90. So here we will calculate. So this is, and it will be go something like this. It is here, but it is infinity, so it will become something like parallel, right? So theta 2 will be 0,
Yes.
or theta 1 will be 90, or maybe opposite of that. So in this condition this will be result, right? So जो पुराना रिजल्ट है उसी पे ये पुट करके निकाल दे रहा है, ठीक है। इनफाइनाइट स्ट्रेट वायर, दैट मीन्स दिस इज अ स्ट्रेट वायर। इसमें क्या था, सेमी इनफाइनाइट स्ट्रेट वायर, दैट मीन्स एक तक फिक्स रहेगा और बस एक तरफ जो है बहुत दूर चला जाएगा। इसमें क्या रहा है कि दोनों तरफ, मतलब इधर से आया उधर गया और बीच में कहीं निकालना है, तो ये भी 0 डिग्री और ये भी 0 डिग्री, सिंडेस कंडीशन है। यहाँ देख लो, इसका ये आधा हो गया, मतलब इसका ये आधा है, मतलब ये स्ट्रेट वायर है, मतलब सेमी वाला है, तो उसका जितना भी वैल्यू होगा उसका दोगुना होगा इसका पूरा, मतलब पूरा इनफाइनाइट वायर का, ठीक है। तो ये इस तीनों में समझ में आ गया।
Yes.
Yes, sir.
ओके, अब नाउ क्वेश्चन अराइज व्हाट विल बी द डायरेक्शन ऑफ दिस मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, राइट। सो सिंपल इट इज, देख हियर this is a wire, current is flowing, so just to put your thumb in the direction of current and your curly finger will give the direction of B. So I have already discussed this one. clear? यहाँ तक बोलो फट से, या बोलो भाई।
यस सर, क्लियर है।
क्लियर है। मेरे को बोतल रखना पड़ेगा पास में पानी वाला, इतना बोल रहा हूँ, तुम लोग को बोलने के लिए बोलना पड़ता है। एनीवे, एक क्वेश्चन है उसको क्विकली कर लेता हूँ, उसके बाद आई विल स्टॉप माई क्लास, राइट। फाइंड रिजल्ट मैग्नेटिक फील्ड एट सी इन द फिगर सोन, राइट। ध्यान से देखना सब, इस पॉइंट पे मेरे को मैग्नेटिक फील्ड चाहिए। तो देखो इसमें 4 वायर हैं, एक इधर एक इधर एक इधर और एक इधर, राइट। करंट इज गोइंग इन दिस डायरेक्शन, इन दिस डायरेक्शन, इन दिस डायरेक्शन एंड इन दिस डायरेक्शन, राइट। अब चारों के लिए निकाल लो और चारों को जोड़ दो। तो देखो इसके लिए करोगे, ध्यान से देना, ये वाला इसके लिए अगर आप करोगे तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड किधर होगा, अंदर या बाहर?
अंदर।
अंदर। और इसके लिए?
सभी के लिए अंदर ही होगा।
सभी के लिए अंदर होगा, राइट, गुड। तो इसका मतलब है कि सबका प्लस हो जाना है, माइनस नहीं होगा, सबके लिए क्रॉस होगा। ये चूंकि एक क्लोज लूप है, तो क्लोज लूप में हमेशा याद रखना कि वो अंदर ही होता है। अगर वो ये एंटी क्लॉकवाइज हो, सॉरी क्लॉकवाइज हो, अगर एंटी क्लॉकवाइज होगा तो सब अपवर्ड हो जाएंगे, राइट। एनीवे, अब देखो ये लेंथ सेम है इसका और ये लेंथ सेम है इसका, मतलब ये दोनों लेंथ सेम है और ये दोनों लेंथ सेम है, राइट। अब जो हम लोग ये निकालते हैं मैग्नेटिक फील्ड, तो उसका फार्मूला देख लो, तो फार्मूला के हिसाब से लगा लेंगे। तो देखो यहाँ पे सेंटर है, तो इस वायर के चलते निकालो, इस वायर के चलते, तो ये ऐसे आ जाएगा, राइट। थीटा 1 और थीटा 2 दोनों सेम है इसमें, क्योंकि ये बीच में है, राइट। अब थीटा 1 थीटा 2 है कितना, राइट। तो ये जो डाटा दे रखा है उसके अनुसार, तो देखो यहाँ पे रिजल्टेंट कितना होगा, तो बी पी क्यू के कारण और ये एस आर के कारण, तो दोनों सेम है इसलिए 2 को ले लिया। एस पी और आर क्यू सेम है इसलिए 2 ले लिया। अब पी क्यू एस पी कितना होगा, राइट, तो उस पर ये निकाल लिया इन लोग। यहाँ जो एंगल है वो पुट कर दिया है, और ये जो डिस्टेंस है परपेंडिकुलर डिस्टेंस ये वही होगा, इस केस में भी वही होगा, नहीं अलग है, सॉरी, ये √3a है, सॉरी, तो ये एंगल 45 नहीं, कितना है 60 डिग्री, राइट, और 30 डिग्री जो भी। तो यहाँ से इन्होंने बस फार्मूले पुट कर दिए, पुट करके यहाँ से रिजल्ट आ गया, ये आंसर आ गया। अगर ये रेक्टेंगल होता तो कुछ और होता, बट इट इज़ नो, इट इज़ रेक्टेंगल बट या रेक्टेंगल, इट इज़ नॉट ए, that is not what you say, a square, right? So here it is simple example of, based on this concept what we have studied till now, right? One more question is here, you can understand from here. देखो ये बैटरी है, ये बैटरी है, यहाँ से करंट ऐसे जा रही है, राइट? देखो ऐसे करंट गया, यहाँ गया डी के पास, डी के पास फिर इधर करंट गया, फिर यहाँ करंट गई, फिर यहाँ गई और इधर आ गई, राइट? और देखो इस डायरेक्शन में करंट नहीं दिखाया गया, राइट? इस डायरेक्शन में करंट यहाँ पे नहीं दिखाया गया, बट जब करंट यहाँ से जा रही है, यहाँ से दो भाग में बैठी है तो ऑब्वियसली इधर से जाएगी, ओके? तो ये है क्या, पढ़ लेता हूँ एक बार। फिगर शोज अ स्क्वायर लूप मेड फ्रॉम यूनिफॉर्म वायर, फाइंड द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड एट द सेंटर ऑफ द स्क्वायर इफ ए बैटरी इज कनेक्टेड बिटवीन द पॉइंट्स बी एंड डी एज शोन इन द फिगर, ओके? मतलब ये स्क्वायर सिंपल ऐसे है, यहाँ से करंट दिया और यहाँ से निकाल दिया, तो ये ऐसे करंट फ्लो होगी और यहाँ से भी फ्लो होगी, राइट? तो देखो इस केस में अब अलग सीन हो गया, समझ रहे हो ना? ये देखो ये ऐसे जा रहा है और ये इधर से आ रहा है, दोनों का डायरेक्शन अलग हो गया, बट लास्ट में केस में क्या था, सारा एक ही डायरेक्शन में था, क्लॉकवाइज था या एंटी क्लॉकवाइज था। यहाँ देखो ये क्लॉकवाइज और एंटी क्लॉकवाइज, कटिंग पॉइंट। तो देखो ये लेंथ उतना ही है जितना ये है, ये लेंथ उतना ही है जितना ये है, तो ये दोनों का जितना कंट्रीब्यूशन होगा उतना ही इसका भी होगा, बट अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में होगा, सही बात? बोलो।
यस सर।
हाँ, तो ये मामला जीरो का हो जाएगा, क्या हो जाएगा? जीरो का। हाँ, तो आज के लिए मैं इतना ही रखता हूँ इस क्लास में, ठीक है? और मैं रिकॉर्डिंग को अब एंड करता हूँ, पहले आई स्टॉप।